Okay, Pranali, introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hi, myself Pranali Sogule. Actually, I'm basically from Kolhapur. I'm working in our Virtusa Consulting Services. I have a 3.6 years of experience in manual testing, and recently I have completed certification course of Core Java and Selenium for the automation testing. Now, coming to my roles and responsibilities, like daily mails, writing the test cases, execution of the test cases, understanding of the requirements according to that, writing the test cases and execution of that. And after execution, raising the bugs, update in the Jira, retesting, regression testing, exploratory testings, etc. These like my daily routine.
Okay. So explain how Java internally works.
Okay, you want me to explain how
Yes,
Java
yes.
internally works?
Yes.
Okay. So, whatever the programming programs we have written, that is a human understandable language. Okay, so it needs to be converted into the machine understandable language. So the two terms are mainly there, like a compiler and interpreter. So the first tool is compiler. Compiler gives the input as a human understandable language and convert it into the dot class file. So the dot class file is not understandable by the human nor the machine language. So then the role of interpretation comes. Then it compares that dot class file to machine language. So it has a consist of the JDK, JARI, JVM, um, just in time, etc. With the help of all these things, the dot class file gets converted into the bytecode, and that bytecode is understandable by the machine language. So here, the Java development kit, these are the library files which are used to execution of the program. Java runtime environment it creates the environment for the execution of the program. JVM, Java virtual machine, which actually starts the execution from the main method. And just in times is the main to convert the dot class file into the machine code.
Okay. Explain the main method.
Main method. Main method in any program where actually the JVM starts execute. This is the first method where program execution starts. So main method should always be public static void main, and an argument list is there. So here it should always be like the same, the access specifiers, modifiers, the static should be there, main method name should be main. We cannot change anything here. We cannot change the access specifier as a public to private and protected like that. We cannot change the modifier like no public cannot change the main method as a non-static. We cannot change the main method name as a my name. So it should be like the standard method.
What is method overloading?
Method overloading. Here, developing a method with the same name but passing the different arguments. Is like it is called as a it is called as a method overloading. Like suppose we consider we have a same class, and within that class we have a same method names but passing different arguments, is called method overloading.
Okay, can we overload main method?
Yeah, we can overload main method by passing different arguments.
Okay. So what is the formula to calculate the range of data types?
2 raised to n minus 1, 2 raised to n minus 1 minus 1.
What is n?
N is the byte code.
Okay.
Bits or bytes, I guess.
Okay. So what is the formula to what is the range of byte data type?
Byte data type. 2 raised to n is the 8, 2 raised to 8 minus 1 to the 2 raised to 8 minus I need to calculate. I don't remember now.
Sure, you can do.
Can you calculate?
Yes.
Minus 1, 2 raised to 8. It is 64 to 63.
Okay. So, what are the conditional statements?
Conditional statements like greater than equal to, less than equal to, not equal to. These are the conditional statements.
Okay. What is inheritance?
Inheritance. Inheritance is like suppose we have already something is present there, then again we are investing our time to create and develop the same code. We just inherit the same which is already developed by the keyword called extend. So suppose we have to use some properties of the class with another class, then we just use the extend keyword and then inherit the properties of that class.
Okay. How many types of inheritance are there, and explain each of them?
Okay, so single level inheritance, multiple level inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hybrid level inheritance, and hierarchical level inheritance. So in single level inheritance, it is very simple, like one parent class is there and one child class is there. So child class inheriting the properties of the parent class. It is as straightforward. So in multi-level inheritance, second type. So here one child class is there, parent class is there, and grandparent class is there. So child class inheriting the properties of parent class inheriting the properties of grandparent class. So this is the multi-level inheritance. Multiple level inheritance is not supported by the interface, not supported by the inheritance. So we have to achieve it by using the interface. So the next type is hierarchical inheritance. Here, one single parent is there and multiple childs were there. So multiple childs were inheriting the properties of same parent. This is the hierarchical. And hybrid is the combination of all single level, multi-level, and hierarchical level. So we have a same structure like one parent and multiple childs also, and the structure like child, parent, and grandparent, like that. It is the combination of that.
Okay.
So multiple level inheritance we can't achieve here because it created a diamond problem.
Okay. What is method overriding, and can we override main method?
Method overriding is here in case of it should have suppose two different classes are there, it should have a relationship between them, and in method overloading we have developing the same method name with the same arguments, but passing the implementation is different. So we cannot override the main method because main method should be only one.
Okay.
We can't override main method.
What is a super keyword?
Okay. Super keyword, it is used to call the parent class implementation together with the child class implementation. So we call, in case of a method overloading itself, here we call the two same methods are there in the two different classes. So with the help of super keyword, we can call parent class implementation together with the child class, and super keyword should be the first statement in the method. to call the parent class method.
Hmm. What are the string functions?
String functions like um, s1 dot to uppercase, s1 dot to lowercase, s1 dot to concat, s1 dot s1 dot length, s1 dot trim, s1 dot substring, and we have to give the size starting point and end point.
Hmm.
S1 dot concat has done uppercase, lowercase, size. Yeah.
What is difference between local and global variable?
Okay. The local variables are the variables which are declared inside the method, and the global variables are declared outside the method but inside the class. The scope of the local variable is within that method only, and the scope of the global variable is within that class. So we have to declare the local variables. If we declare and initialize the local variables, but the global variables have their by default values. If we have not initialized it, it will took the default values. For byte, int, long, short, it will take a default value as a 0. For double and fault, it will take 0.0. Char doesn't have a default value. String, it will take a null. And for the boolean, it will take false as a default value. So, and in case of a global variable, whatever the updated value is there, it will take that value. So, what else is remaining? Global. Yeah, I think I have completed.
Okay. What is this keyword and this calling statement?
This calling statement, it is used to call uh, from one constructor to another constructor within the same class.
Hmm.
Okay, and this keyword, it is used to assign the local variable value to the global variable. If the local and global parameters are same, then with the help of this keyword, we can assign that local parameter value to global variable.
Okay. What is super calling statement?
Super calling statement, it is used calling statement. Yeah, it is used to call from child class constructor to parent class constructor with the two in two different classes, and these two classes should have a relationship between them.
Hmm. Okay. What
And we have
is
to
okay? Continue.
no, just wanted to say we have to have a relationship between these two classes, and super uh, keyword, that super calling statement should be the first, what can I say, first sentence in that constructor.
Hmm. What is exceptional handling?
Exceptional handling, whatever the abnormalities we are getting at the time of execution, that handling those errors is called as exceptional handling. Like we can handle these with the try and catch, and using throw keyword,
Hmm.
throw and throws, we can handle these exceptions.
Okay. What are the various locators we have in Selenium?
Yeah, we have different locators, like we have ID, we have a name, we have a class name, CSS, link text, tag name,
Hmm.
uh, what else? Tag name, link text, class name, name,
Okay.
XPath. The main is XPath.
Okay. What is the default tag name of a link?
Yeah, it is A. A.
How to do hover over? How to handle hover?
Over. Yeah, it is by using the actions class. So we have to create an object of the action class. Actions A1 is equal to new action, and A1 dot move to element. We have to inspect the element first. We have to hover over and then pass that element here and dot perform.
Okay. How to handle a drop down?
How to handle a drop down? Yeah, for drop down, the default tag name is select. So with the help of select methods like s1 dot by value, by index, third one I'm not recollecting, by value, by index, we can use that drop down.
What is difference between get window handle and get window handles?
Get window handle is used, basically it handles only one window, and get window handles, it handles the multiple windows. Like in the get window handle we get only the parent id. In get window handles we get parent id and child id, another child tab id only. So here in get window handle the return type is string, and in get window handles the return type is set of strings. We get both parent and child ids there.
What is the return type of a find element and find elements?
Find element is a web element, and find elements is a list of web element.
Okay. How to handle data driven testing?
Okay, data driven testing. So basically, in non-technical fashion, here we are uh, um, writing the data on the Excel sheet, and again fetching that Excel sheet value to our code and using that data. So basically, we are preventing whatever kind of username, password, and all the customer data should be present over Excel sheet. That whenever we require, we can fetch that values. So I don't remember the whole procedure, but with the help of page factory class, and we just first mention where the Excel sheet is. Then we have to give the location of that. Then we have to select that cell, that row value, cell value. Yeah. I don't remember the technical flow now.
Okay.
I need to work on that.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Okay, so what is the exception we have in data driven testing?
Suppose we are fetching the value from one of the cell, and there is the no value is present in that cell, then we can get a null pointer exception.
Okay. So what is the difference between parallel testing and cross browser testing?
Parallel testing and cross browser. Yeah, in cross browser testing, we are done testing done on the multiple browsers, but not at a time. It will check and go the browser, first browser like Chrome browser, it will execute the task, and then after executing it will go to the next browser like Edge, then it will execute that and then again go to the our Safari browser. Okay, it is like that. And in parallel browser multiple browsers runs at a time. So here we save our time in parallel testing.
How to launch any website without using get function?
Okay, so driver dot navigate to URL.
Yes, okay. So how to refresh whatever entries were made in any sites, in any text field, how to refresh it.
No.
Okay. What are the
Whatever.
keys? Keys
Sorry.
functionalities we have. Keys functionalities.
Yeah, we have a robot clause also, and in keys functionality, uh, uh, key one dot okay, press enter button,
Okay.
press enter, press search. No, I don't remember now.
Okay. How
Key
to
button.
double click to
Okay. Yeah, double click will be with the help of action class again.
hmm,
A1 dot double click dot perform.
okay. So how to move a mouse to a particular location?
Move a mouse to a particular location, so that we required the xy coordinates of the location, and
Hmm,
with the same again with the action class a1 dot move by offset, and
hmm,
we have to pass that location xy location dot perform.
okay. How to take a screenshot?
Okay, so taking the screenshots, we have to first upcast upcast text screenshot class to the driver. So after that, we have to mention the uh, source folder.
Hmm,
Source, whatever the page we have taking the screenshot, we have to mention that and store it into the store in the in mention a file where we have to store that. And again, by creating the file class object, we
hmm,
are giving the destination of that folder where we have to store,
hmm.
and with the file util class we have to pass just source and destination address.
So how to scroll down?
Again, for the scroll down, um, yeah, that will be happen with the help of javascript executor.
Hmm,
So again we have to upcast this to the driver. JavaScript executor, and with the help of that JSC dot script executor
hmm.
in bracket Windows dot scroll by, and we have to pass the XY coordinates.
How to handle auto suggestions?
Uh, Same for the auto suggestions, whatever the what kind of number of auto suggestions this is giving, so we in handling the auto suggestions we have to write a XPath in such a way that it
Hmm,
should not select one out of one, it should always select all that, like one out of 10,
hmm,
like that. We have to select the XPath navigating from parent to child.
hmm,
Okay, so like that we have to select and it should be handled by the find elements. So it should give the list of web elements to us, and after that we have to after finding store it into the web element, then this this reference variable dot reference variable dot get text, not get text, what it is giving. Get text. No. No. Whatever the value it is giving, we have to basically find out this length of that, and in the for loop, whatever the maximum the length is there, we should iterate this, and we have to find the get text value and print that text value. So we in that way we can print all the text.
okay. So What are the test ng annotations and mention them as per the order of execution.
Okay. So before suit, before test, before class, before method, test, and reverse, before test, before method, test, class, test, and suit. After.
Okay. What are the parameters we have in test ng?
Parameters like invocation count, priority, and priority is there, invocation count is there, enable, is enable is equal to false if you do not want to run that test case. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Pranali, thank you. You have answered very brilliantly all the questions, and you will keep it up like this. You will get better jobs, better opportunities is waiting for you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Anything you want to ask?
Yeah. Actually, from since Jan to July, I was on a maternity leave. So during that period, I have done the Discover certification course because I just wanted to start my career in the automation. Okay, and after and I was my project has ended in the month of December only. So I was getting interview calls at that time, but HR told me like if you're taking leaves since from the January, then you don't apply for any interview, and you just uh, ask for the leave there in the Jan only. So after my break is done, I didn't receive any kind of openings because in Virtusa only I think less openings are there.
Okay.
So after waiting 2 months, I finally called to my manager yesterday. Then he told me like, Pranali, how would I know that you have done that course and all? And he told me that like we company has given you the leave to take the rest, and why you have completed the course during that period. So I have answered, and then I realized I need that certification and all. So, and one more thing is like I have 3.6 years of experience in manual testing, and now I'm pressure for the automation. So how can I find the jobs for the automation and or for tests a manual? I didn't know like how to update in Naukri and all.
Just whatever you did, whatever skills you learned in automation, you just write those skills in Naukri. Yeah, I have written that, but someone is searching only for manual testing person who has a 4 years experience and all. Okay, that I understood. But no one is searching a person who is automation fresher. And if he's searching automation fresher, then my scale is my salary is not a fresher level. Okay. Now, so I'm in big confusion, and I can't like can I apply means can I write like I have a 1 year experience in automation and all? Yeah, can I write actually your team, our Grotechminds team will guide you how to do those things, how to overcome those things, how to apply as experience. They will guide you up. You will receive. Okay. To whom I should call? Okay, I will give you the number. Okay. 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 So based on my performance, can I get the certificate now? Yes, you can get. Okay. Thank you. So I will work on DDT and key functions. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is there anything feedback from you? This any kind of I have said keep continuing this way of answering like this. Maintain it. Preparation you can we have answered brilliantly. Just slight preparation you needed. Otherwise, everything fine. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.